my generation of women changed the trajectory of the next generation of women. Not just for women, but people. Our generation and every generation will always have a prototype that will be better than us because we have changed the landscape, right? And that's a huge responsibility on all of us. Generation of girls is fearless, and there's so many girls that take charge of their own lives, and they say, I'm not going to fit into the cookie cutter mold that probably my mother did or my grandmother had to. And I meet so many young women who have changed the trajectory of their families because of the choices that they've made. I think my message would be that there's a lot of noise around us. Women should be seen, not heard. The lengths of our skirts, how we should sit with our legs. There's so much that has been told to women that to be a good girl, you have to be a certain way. Good girls don't make history. You know what I mean? Bold girls make history. Bold people make history. So if you want to be the lead actor of your movie, which is your life, you've got to take choices that might be contrary to what you've heard. And that empowerment may or may not come from your parents, may or may not come from your family or boyfriend or whoever you're around. It comes from you. And that no one can do, I, again, was lucky maybe because my parents gave me that. But I try to remind young girls specifically that if you don't have that encouragement in your home, try to find it in your gut, because no one's going to fix your life but you. How much hard work, how much consistent knocking on doors, how much humility it takes to go to another country and start from scratch. I had built an incredible career here, amazing credibility here. And I got an opportunity to do music. And people were curious about the fact that, because I could sing, what that could be. And I'm a big fan of the music industry anyway. We, in India, are monopolized by Bollywood when it comes to music so much.
For now.
I hope so. That we've not really been able to bifurcate into pop music or pop culture when it comes to music. It's still very niche. So I was really a big fan of music and musicians, and very excited about that opportunity. Went there, worked with the most incredible musicians, and quickly realized that I'm not as good as them, and I should go back to my day job. I'm very astute when it comes to, I don't lie to myself. I'm very honest to myself. So I did the music. I love the music that I did for myself, but it wasn't my standard of excellence. It was good. It was fun. Played on the radio, it was successful, sold a lot of CDs, but it wasn't my lane. And that made me want to dabble in acting as well and see if there was an opportunity there. But it required me to strip every single thing that I knew in India, and the laurels that I had achieved in India, the awards that I had won, the movies that I had done, the box office successes that I had seen. It required me to walk into rooms with extreme humility and introduce myself to people, to take my show reel and say, this is the work I have done. I would love to work with you. I would love to see if there's an opportunity with you. I remember I've done so many small roles in big movies in Hollywood. But that's what it took for me when I started here too. A lot of people used to say to me, oh, she's left doing Bollywood movies to do small roles in Hollywood. It started with, every new actor starts there. You have to start with from the beginning. And I don't sit with that, if I'm successful in one country, then everyone in the world should treat me like I'm a queen. It doesn't work that way. In India, we've been taught that mindset. We are not people as a people. Very few of us are happy for somebody else's success. Natural instinct when someone is successful is to be jealous. Why is my natural instinct when someone is successful to be envious? Why is my natural instinct not saying, wow, you've done so great, let me add on to this person, let me push you forward, because then you're pulling me forward. There is such a strength in numbers which we don't recognize. If we only collectively banded together and supported other successful people in our fields, we would be unstoppable in the world. We're 1/5 of the world's population. But